forgot my phone and my brother is here to the rescue. Bye, Lance. Thank you. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Bye. So right now it's mandatory to wear a face shield and a plastic shield. And if you look around me, there's actually nobody here in the airport. So there's not a lot of people. Oh no, sorry. Oh, Qatar. Yeah, over to my left, there's definitely a lot of people. Daming tao pala.
Business class.
Oo. Daming tao. Yung sa immigration ba pwede ano? Kasi may PWD ako, may pila naman ano.
Yes po, meron naman priority.
Ang daming tao pala. Okay guys, so have a look around me. There's definitely a lot of people traveling for the holiday time.
Dito na lang kami, mama.
Ay, hindi kailangan i-load pa ano kasi mabigat eh.
Airlines na po ba lang?
Airlines. So as you can see, people who are flying with Qatar Airways, there's not that much people in the lounge. And I can clearly understand why. It's really, really tricky to get even past immigration. There's so many requirements. So I'm going to let you know my experience so that hopefully it will be easier for you when you do decide to travel. So I'm going to walk you through now the requirements or what I've gone through just getting in the airport or finally getting settled here in the lounge. The first thing they will require you is obviously you need to bring your passport. Do not forget your vaccine card. That's so important. In some places, depending where you're going, they might need a certificate. For me, I just used my vaccination card. So you want to make sure that your full name is there, your birthday is there, where the card was issued, the country, so that would be the Philippines. You also want to make sure what type of vaccine you got. So in my case, I got Pfizer. So all those details should really be complete when you present your vaccination card. Another thing that they're going to ask you, in my case, I'm traveling to the UK, they do need a passenger locator form. So make sure you fill that out, but within 48 hours of your flight. That's really, really so important. And the next thing that they're going to ask you is that you want to make sure that you have your PCR test booked for the second day of arrival when you get to the UK. So when I was checking in my luggage, they already asked me for all these details. So you really have to be prepared and organized. So I did give them my booking reference number alongside with the passenger locator form. So make sure you have all of those things. Now, which is really strange was that when I got to the immigration, they asked me for flight insurance for my travel insurance. Back in the day or earlier this year, they didn't ask for it, but now they do require you to have travel insurance. So if you do plan to leave the Philippines, if you plan to leave the country, I would really, really highly suggest for you guys to just make sure you tick off all those boxes. Go get your travel insurance. In my case, I think mine was worth 2.5 Philippine peso. So you want to see how much worth of travel insurance you're going to need. And another important thing I have to tell you, at the immigration, they also asked me for my return flight. Usually, they'll just ask you verbally, or sometimes they don't even ask you. But this time, I had to present not only my flight details, but also my return flight. So I've been told that some people weren't able to get past the immigration only because they didn't have all these details ready. They didn't have a return flight. They didn't have travel insurance. So please make sure you travel with travel insurance, which is very unusual. Some people would not want to buy travel insurance, but it is required now. I mean, that's required for you to even get past the immigration. And also, when I was checking in my luggage, they wanted to see, they wanted me to print out my PCR test. In my case, I didn't print it out because everything is on my phone, so I have a QR code for that. But if you want to be extra prepared, do print out the form of your PCR. It's a bit strange because my final destination is in the UK, and since I'm fully vaccinated, it's not really required for me to have a PCR. However, when I got to the airport here, they did ask for it. So honestly, if you can double check and make sure those things are done. I took mine just yesterday evening, so you want to make sure your PCR test is within 48 hours of your arrival to your final destination. So you want to do the math. 48 hours within. I've been told that one of my friend's friend was not accepted into the UK because her PCR test had expired at the time. It went past 48 hours. So make sure it's within 48 hours. Well guys, that's all I can think of. I'm really sorry that I'm talking to you with a mask right now. It's kind of mandatory to wear this. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment on the comment box below, and I would gladly help you if you have any questions, if you're planning to travel. In case I missed out on anything, I will let you know, but that pretty much sums up all the requirements. Again, do constantly check what you need because all of these rules are changing, especially since traveling these days are going to be busy. So yeah, just comment and I'd be glad to help you out. Remember, depending on your destination, these requirements will change. Mine is the UK, and those are all that you need. So good luck when you travel, and check out my next videos because I'll be showing you what it's like in the plane and in the lounges. Bye! Cheers, guys. Just had a teeny weeny swig. Wow, thank you so much. Is it okay to request? Well, it is. I guess now officially I'm allowed to take this off because how else am I gonna eat? But yeah, I have my wine here so I can relax because honestly, a while ago, I forgot my cell phone, so my brother had to come here, and I'm so grateful for that. But it smells actually very, I'm not a wine connoisseur, but I would say I could smell the barrel. It smells pretty corky, and I like that. It's pretty earthy. Best not drink too much of this because I'm only beginning my journey.